This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town: apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Tonight in Minot, North Dakota, we have 2 teams fighting to keep their WDA playoff chances alive and well. It's the Sentinel Court up here in North Minot. My name is Dallas Hansen. Thank you for joining us here on PSP's coverage of Tuesday night volleyball in this great state, where the Mandan Braves come in at 3-9. Minot North off of a few losses. The key one was against Minot High. That was a fantastic one that went 5 sets. They find themselves 5-8. 2 teams that are looking to bounce back and find their groove again. My name is Dallas Hansen. What a night to be here in Minot, because talking to Mandan's head coach right before we're jumping on the broadcast here, head coach Anna Folk, She talked a little bit about her team bouncing back. And it wasn't just the volleyball bouncing the wrong way for them a few times. She said, my team is trying to come together, find the identity a little bit, and make our way back. And I have to say, I like her chances and the way they're playing together. One of those players tonight that you're going to have to watch is a former all-around great athlete, and that's Anna Claire Bugby, a fantastic basketball player that really came out nice and played well for the Mandan Braves girls basketball team. But tonight in volleyball, that same athletic ability is going to come into play. But hold the phone, because here comes the second-year program, Minot North Sentinels, and they have had a good job under head coach Carrie Francis. Her daughter, Bryn Francis, one of the premier players to watch. Bryn wears number 13. She's one of those players that can do a little bit of everything on the court tonight. You'll see her along with McKinley Cray, Allie Schell, and Ellie Laskowski. It's going to be a fun night here at Minot North Sentinel Court. Thank you for joining us. Stick around for the ride, because coming up, we'll have some keys to the game here on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Don't touch that dial.
Magic City Home Leisure is excited to introduce the fabulous edition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
This is your Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. They're your locally owned oil change headquarters. 25 years of the Lundins taking care of people. Local actually matters. Not to mention, this oil change is a stay-in-your-car, drive-through oil change that is typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot, North Dakota, and Bismarck, North Dakota. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. My name is Dallas Sanson. Appreciate you bringing along tonight for the journey. It's going to be a fun one here. As we talked about in our startup, how these teams are starting to kind of fold into, okay, what's the postseason going to look like? Who's going to be in? Who's going to be out? What are the seedings? So let's take a look at our standings here tonight. The WDA by Trusted Tire and Auto. Number 1, how about Century? That perfect season still alive. Then you have Jamestown right on their heels. And I talked a little bit about how Minot North had that fantastic game up here last week, or two weeks ago, against Minot High. Minot High now finds himself in 3rd. How about that? And then we scroll down to 7th, and we see Mandan at 3-9, and then North 5-8, but they are 1-6 in the WDA standings. So tonight, if you're a Sentinels fan, this is a rather large game because they need those standings points to get better and better and better. So, Dels, what difference do you see in this game? Well, let me tell you, there's a couple different players, and one of them that we talked about is Bryn Francis. 55 kills, 16 blocks, 307 assists, 213 digs, 14 aces. The stat line from last week, weren't able to get an updated one, but how about those numbers? The coach's kid, she's a gym rat, lives here, breathes volleyball, and just wants to see her team compete at the highest level. So that is a player to watch. Not to mention Avon Kelly. You'll see her tonight quite a bit. She's a senior middle hitter. Avon Kelly does a great job with kills. And what I mean by that is she's a very tall, athletic player. And when we saw her play Minot High, one thing she did very well was she commanded the center of the court exceptionally well. The center was hers and hers alone. Let's take a quick look at the Mandan Braves, who come in 3-9. Some different things Anna Folk's going to have to work with here with the head coach. But some players, the difference between this Mandan Braves team and Minot North is they have a lot of great senior leadership. This is a very senior-heavy team. Gabriella Freilich, one of those. Anna Lyles, Kayla Corbin, not to mention also the outstanding super sophomore that is Anna Claire Bugby. And then you have Kea Condon, who's a setter and a player that is kind of the glue, if you will, for this team. Again, this is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely services that won't slow you down. Appreciate Trusted Tire and Auto for those standings. Hey, what else does PSP got going on this week, you might be thinking? Well, let's take a quick look. We've got a busy night right now as we've got 4 volleyball games and 1 soccer game. Owen Patterson, my teammate here at PSP, is just a few miles away from me. He's got Minot versus Minot North soccer. And then Wednesday, don't forget about PSP Prime Time with the summer swing. Thursday, we've got some more volleyball action. A really, really fantastic game against Bismarck and Mandan. And then Minot versus Dickinson. Always fun to get those two teams. How about Dickinson changing the name? They're no longer the Midgets. They are now the Dickinson Mavericks. Everybody's going to have to get used to that. And then football. Our Friday football frenzy continues. These last 2 Fridays, we've done 5 games apiece, and we're going to do the same this Friday. Minot North versus St. Mary's. I'll be there with my friend Joe Kitzel. And then Mandan versus Century, DLB versus Bishop Ryan, Watford City versus Dickinson. And look at this nightcap, Bismarck versus Minot. Where else can you get all this action? Let me tell you, nowhere. And the best part about it is it's all for free. All you have to do is make sure to share this feed with friends and family, subscribe to PSP Network, and if you have any questions about the scheduling or what might be coming up, just go to psp.network. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of our keys to the game and players to watch. Also, maybe hear about what the coaches had to say. Don't go anywhere. Volleyball is coming up after this break.
Remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
You've worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
In times of loss, ServPro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Nobody thinks about personal injury until it happens. But when injury strikes, so will your bills and the turmoil and everything you'll miss out on. It's a mess and you need someone to help it all make sense. That someone is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We know the territory and the process, and we work smart and hard to get you results. It's easier to get back to normal knowing there's a team behind you. We're the ones the other side doesn't want you to call. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair.
Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with the hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's a spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Well, tonight I'm missing my counterpart, Spelch. She is in Italy. I texted her today, we're going to miss you tonight, Spelch, up at Minot North, and she said, ciao from Italy. We're about to go to the Italian restaurant, but I'll be back, and make sure I tell everybody, thanks for tuning in and looking forward to being back on PSP Network. We miss you, Spelch. Hope Italy is going well. Again, my name is Dallas Hanson. You're listening to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely services that won't slow you down. Make sure to check them out in Bismarck and Minot, North Dakota. Let's take a quick look at our media poll that was voted on by the media. Obviously, number one, Century. No brainer there, as they are undefeated as well. West Fargo, how about that? Starting to come in 2, and then can't forget about the other Fargo powerhouse. That's Cheyenne at 11-2. Fargo Davies at 9-2, and then we have a tie for 5th. The Demons from Bismarck and Jamestown trying to get in there. They're neck and neck here in this top 5. It's going to come down to the wire here, folks, as they always say. The best time of volleyball time is playoff time, and believe it or not, folks, we're getting into winter time. I can't believe it. The leaves are falling. The trees are starting to take shape, but it was a nice day here in Minot, North Dakota, right around 70 degrees. Good traveling weather for the Mandan Braves to come up to this pretty much brand new Sentinel Gymnasium, Sentinel Stadium. Minot North in their second year as a program. Done a great job so far. Some of these players to watch now, we talked about it. Bryn Francis, again, the movement here with the second in WDA has moved since the print of the press here, but she's one of those players where I talked about how Mandan Braves, they have some glue. Well, Bryn Francis is the glue for Minot North and the Sentinels. A very nice player. Again, just somebody who puts in a lot of time, a lot of work, and a player to watch tonight. Really appreciate everything that she's brought to the table. I mean, last time we were here when it was the Minot High game, obviously 2 big rivals, the battle for the Magic City. Bryn and all her teammates played exceptionally well. They bad bounce of the ball a few times, and they lost out, but it was a very close matchup. Again, we want to tell you a little bit about our Bones Barbecue, PSP Network's Friday Night Football, a list of our 5 football games. It wouldn't be possible without everybody at home. We appreciate everybody that supports volleyball, soccer, and football, whatever it takes. So make sure you check out Bones Barbecue here in Minot, North Dakota. Again, a lot of premier games here in all levels. How about this year's DLB team versus Bishop Bryan? Bishop Bryan picking up a big W last week against Stanley. Going to be a lot of fun for sure. Let's take a quick look at Dallas Hanson and Spelch's keys to the game. Spelch made sure to get these all the way from Italy, I think, so pretty impressive job there by Spelch. But tonight's Northern Plains key to the game. Northern Plains, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today at 222-2155 to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter months ahead. It's coming, folks. New installation, upgrades, and all your furnace and AC needs. Again, that's Dylan at 222-2155 with Northern Plains Heating and Air. For the Braves, this is a big road test. What kind of team are you now that you've got a few games under your belt? When you travel to a gym like this, haven't played too many games in here so far, trying to get how everything's going to go, how the volleyball is going to bounce, and just how are you going to read and react. And what we have seen last time, we were a very hostile crowd. The student athletes always show up to support their Sentinels. So, again, this is a big road test for the Mandan Braves, something to watch out for. And then how about for your Minot North Sentinels? Offensive attack. And one of those ladies that's going to be attacking is Avon Kelly, an outstanding 5'11 senior. She wears number 8. And how about Evelyn Jensen, another player? She's a 6-foot super sophomore. Evelyn wears number 18. She does a lot of the little things. Absolutely fantastic player. And then also Ellie Laskowski. She's done a lot of great things. She's also a sophomore. So a lot of youth with this Minot North Sentinels volleyball team. And I know talking a little bit about with Kari Francis, as Spelch mentioned to me, there's a couple key things that they're going to try to watch when it comes to the offensive attack. Can they set themselves up for success with good sets to equal good match points, to equal they want to control what they can control. If a ball's in their way, they want to make sure to send it back the other way. Be sure to watch for Bryn Francis and a few of her famous plays that she has. It's exceptional volleyball. So again, our Northern Plains keys of the game. For the Braves, a road test. For Minot North Sentinels, it's the offensive attack. Appreciate you joining us here on PSP Network. Again, my name is Dallas Hansen. This is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely service that won't slow you down. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at PSP Network. Share this feed with friends and family. When we come back, it's going to be starting lineups and time for a little volleyball here from north of the hill at Minot North High School.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Sund Manufacturing is hiring exceptional welders, carpenters, assembly technicians, and coating technicians. If you're right for Sund, Sund is right for you. Since 1939, we've been making quality equipment and parts for the oil field and beyond. We're world-class, family-owned, and all-American. And as our business grows, we need to grow our team in Newburgh, North Dakota. Sund Manufacturing offers great pay, great benefits, and a great community to raise a family. Apply today.
I can't believe I wrecked my car. There are some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Hey, it's PSP Network. My name is Dallas Sands. Today we're choosing the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. 25 years in Lundin's taking care of people. Listen to this, folks. This oil change can be performed in 15 minutes or less. It's a drive-through, stay-in-your-car oil change with locations in Minot and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. One thing we pride ourselves on here at PSP Network is taking care of our student athletes. And this unique new thing that only PSP is offering is our Players of the Week. And how we do that is each of our broadcasters nominates one of the players of the game from different games, and then you, the public, gets to vote on it on our Facebook page and also social media, whether it be Instagram, Twitter. So right now we're going to play this week's Player of the Week.
It's time for this week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in. And this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. And watch for next week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week, powered by the Aggie Foundation at Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding.
Always great to hear that song. God bless our troops and God bless the United States of America. Our troops let us do what we want to do and what we love by sacrificing and supporting this great country. So always want to make sure to pay tribute with the Star Spangled Banner. We are getting ready to be underway here against, excuse me, just listen to the PA announcer. I had a very important announcement for all fans to please refrain from saying anything on the court. So tonight's game will be between the Mandan Braves, who come in 3-9, the Minot North Sentinels 5-8. It promises to be a fantastic matchup for a couple of reasons. Before we get into that, we want to thank our pregame sponsor. That's Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Make sure to check them out in Minot and Bismarck. A couple of premier matchups. Something to watch at home is Anna Claire Bugby, the super sophomore, 6'1". She can jump out of the gym. She's going to make some plays tonight. Anna Claire wears number 12. Tonight, Mandan, the Braves are in their all-black uniforms with black tops and black bottoms. Now for the Minot North Sentinels, the home team on the scoreboard. They'll be wearing the white tops with the blue bottoms. A player to watch. Again, we talked about her. One of the better players in the WDA. That's number 13, Bryn Francis. They're also going to go with Grayson Roram, a nice player that does some different things. She's a 5'6" junior outside hitter. But when you look at this Sentinel volleyball team, what comes out? Well, their athletic ability. They have some youth that can play phenomenally well. One of those is Avon Kelly, the sophomore, and also a person that's not getting some recognition. I gotta apologize to her, is Allie Schell. Allie Schell is a 5'8" junior middle hitter and a nice player that really contributes nice to this Carrie Francis offense. It promises to be a fun one. We appreciate you being with us here tonight on PSP Network. Again, my name is Dallas Hansen. My counterpart tonight, Spelch, one of the greatest people in all of the great planet Earth, is in Italy, so she is not with us tonight. We wish Spelch the best. She might be watching in Italy, though. We'll have to check on her. But again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts at PSP Network. Also want to appreciate the Aggie Foundation for this week's Player of the Game. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure to check that out on all of our social media plays. And make sure to vote, because that's important for all of our student athletes. That's our number one thing here. Our mission is to make sure these student athletes get the recognition they deserve. That's why we got 3 volleyball games on tap here tonight. I'm in Minot. We got 2 in Bismarck. We got a soccer game on as well on our PSP Network. Just a few miles up the road here. Owen Patterson's got Minot High versus Minot North soccer. It's game time here at Sentinel Stadium. Thank you for choosing PSP Network. We're just gearing up underway. Again, the Braves in the black, the Sentinels in the white. Appreciate Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show for sponsoring that pregame show. Timely service that won't slow you down. Make sure to check them out. I know I will. It's actually really unique. We're gearing up for what is going to be a very tight contest. It seems like every time the Sentinels have a home game, it's a very, very close volleyball game. Their last home game, they lost a tight one to Minot High, their crosstown rival. But the way this team acts, one big thing I'm sure Coach Francis is thinking about is what is our rebuttal going to be like? How are we going to get back into the swing of things? Sentinels going to kick us off. Braves again with that high potent offense, trying to pick apart the Sentinel defense. Nice hit there by Bryn Francis. Beautiful block inside by the girl we talked about in our keys to the game. That's Avon Kelly. Some people think Shaq blocks shots in basketball. Well, you should see Avon Kelly block the volleyball. She's phenomenal. 1-0 right now, Sentinels. Braves now trying to answer, and they will. How about that nice play right at home by Allison Holzer. Allison, a 5'9" senior. Allison's done a nice job. I know she's one of the pieces here that if the Braves are going to find some success, they're going to have to roll with her and ask a lot of her. Kennedy Keller sends this one over. There's, again, how about Avon Kelly already making a mark on this young volleyball game. For some reason, our scoreboard isn't working here, but it's Sentinels 2, Braves 1. Nice job here by the Sentinels, trying to send it over, hit the net there, and that's going to be an illegal play, but a good heads-up play. And this is what I like to see out of the Sentinels. When they make a mistake, they're all smiles, and they're saying, let's get the next one, let's get the next one. That's the mark of a good team in the making. Braves answer back now, 2-2. Hitting it over is Hadley Harris. Little trouble here for the Braves. Harris, she's going to set it up nicely. Braves hit it back over. How about that spike by Allison Holzer? Trying to find the right place at the right time was McKinley Craig. McKinley Craig, a nice job there, the 5'7" senior outside hitter. She wears number 15. Trying to make her mark here. And the fun part about this Sentinel program, with just being their second year in developing this team and how they're going to make things right and trying to put their own mark on the WDA with all these new pieces, new kids, new student athletes, they're doing a nice job, and right now they have a 3-2 lead over the Braves. Sentinel's going to set this one up. Hits over by Ellie Laskowski. Excellent job. On the season so far, she's already right around that 100 kill mark. Excellent job by Ellie. She's just a 5'10" sophomore. We talked about youth in our keys of the game, and she's one of the big youth pieces. Braves now down 2, trying to answer. That one's going to go out, and that won't help matters. 5-2 Sentinels. Want to apologize about our score bot. We had everything set up before the game. Had Nick Holberg on tech support, and for some reason it's not coming through, so I'll make sure I relay the information to you. Braves send that one over, playing nice. They're going to give it back to the tall, athletic Avon Kelly. So that's going to be on against a penalty, so it's going to be point Sentinel 6-2 right now over the Braves. Braves trying to piece together a little offense here. An excellent job finding a hole in the defense. That was Jesslyn Hammis. Excuse me, Jersey Hammis. Jersey is a junior, 5'8" outside hitter. Hammis doing a nice job pinpointing where to try to deplete the defense. 6-3 Sentinels still with a 3-point lead. Braves now with a chance to go on a run of their own. Sentinels are going to hit it out of bounds there, so that's going to be a point for the Braves, and they will get their chance to keep on this roll. 6-4 right now, Sentinels with the advantage. Hitting it over is Kea Condon, the 5'8" senior. Nice job there. Digging down was Kennedy Keller. Sentinels waiting, trying to get to Avon Kelly. How about that hit by Kelly? Braves do a good job defensively hitting it over. That was Hadley Harris again. Another major hit by Ellie Laskowski. She's on fire tonight. She's got the fastball rolling. Laskowski makes them pay to make the Sentinels up 7-4 on the Braves. Avon Kelly now with a chance. Hits it over rather nicely. Here's Bugby. Bugby showing some power. And that's why she is one of those phenomenal players. That's Anna Claire. Excuse me, that wasn't Anna Claire. That was Ellersick, so I apologize on that. Kayla Corbin now, 5'6" senior. She's going to hit it over for the Braves. 7-5, still trailing the Sentinels here. They hit it over. Excellent job and excellent spot there by Ellie Laskowski. Coach is looking at that volleyball. I wonder if there's a little sweat on it or something, but Sentinels 8, Braves 5 here on PSP Network. My name is Dallas Hansen. Thank you for choosing us tonight on your Tuesday night activity. Braves, good offense, just great, better defense from the Sentinels. Laskowski hits it over. Braves now with a chance, and it's a good one. How about that hit? Gets it home. That's Anna Lyles, 5'11" senior. Middle hitter. Anna's really done a great job so far in this game. She will sub out of the volleyball game. Coming in for her is number 18, Eliana Ellersick. So Ellersick now will serve. Ellersick with that nice jump serve. And there she goes, Ellersick again with the nice answer. So a good substitution there. And the Braves find themselves within one, 8-7. Sentinels clinging to a 1-point lead here in match one. Ellersick again. Hits this one out. So we got some substitutions here coming in. Now the Sentinels with a chance on the serve. 9-7 right now. Sentinels with the 2-point advantage. Little trouble there, but ten to 7, Sentinels up by 3 against the Braves. Major hit, but major defense from the Braves. Can they answer? They can. What a magnificent hit down low. That was crafty by Kea Condon again. Condon finding an empty spot in the defense there. Excellent, excellent, excellent work. 10-8, Sentinels still with a 2-point lead. Just want everybody to know we got some tech at the mothership. Nick Holberg's working on the scoreboard right now through my computer, so apologize for that brief pause in the action. Bugby just checked in. Ooh, major hit, but great defense there by the Sentinels. That was Jensen. That'll be a point for the Sentinels, but Evelyn Jessen, the sophomore, 6-footer, able to provide a spark here for the Sentinels. 11-8 right now. Now serving is Kate Weishar. Kate, a senior on this team. Big leader here. Hits that one out, though, so that won't help the case. Point to the Braves. Checking in for the Braves is going to be Jersey Hammis. She comes back in. Serving is going to be Kennedy Keller. Been a very tight match one. Sentinels starting to make some mistakes. Braves starting to capitalize on those mistakes. 1-point game here. Keller trying to tie this one up for the Braves, down 11-10. Keller sends it over. Trouble here right now for the Sentinels. Bugby's going to set it up. Hammis hits it over. Nice defense there by the Braves. What a way to find that spot. Who other than McKinley Craig? McKinley, a 5'7" senior, does a lot of different things. McKinley Craig here now to also serve. 12-10, Sentinels up by 2. That one's very close. They're going to call it out, so point will go to the Braves. And that's one thing so far in this game is I'm sure Coach Francis is going to be talking with this, but trying to get points out of those serves. It's been a dime a dozen. Hadley Harris, she hits that one out, so both teams struggling to get some offense off the serves. Checking into the game is going to be number 4, Aniston Perrin. Perrin's a 5'4" junior. 13-11. Sentinels up by 2. Here comes the power. She comes through again. How about Anna Lyles? Her fingerprints are all over this volleyball game so far. She brings the Braves within 1, 13-12. Condon back to serve. Condon hits that one over beautifully. Nice job there by Bryn Francis. She's so good at that, folks. Just able to just get it over right when you think she's going to set it up for one of her teammates. She hits it over and finds a little weak spot there in the defense. Great job by Bryn. Serving now is Avon Kelly. Kelly sends that one wide left. 14-13, Sentinels still with a 1-point lead. Corbin checks back in. Serving now for the Mandan Braves is Corbin. She hits this one over to Icy, and that's in. How about that play by Corbin? Good job, Kayla. Excellent way to spot the volleyball. And guess what, folks? It's 14-14. We talked about this is going to be a close matchup here on our Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game, and that's what we're getting right now. Corbin's going to serve again. This time the Sentinels play D. Setting up for Ellie Laskowski. No dice there, and that's going to go out of bounds. Point to the Sentinels as the Braves had a little miscommunication and hit it out of bounds. Back serving is number 13, Bryn Francis. Bryn, the outstanding junior, one of the best in the WDA. Nice play here by both teams. Trying to get a good volley going here. Laskowski sends one over. Great defense there. Again by Kayla Corbin. Look at this defense here. Both teams. That's going to be 4 hits there, so point will go to the Braves, but a good job by both squads. One of the best rallies we've seen thus far in set 1. 15-15. There we go. The scoreboard is back. Thank you, Nick Holberg, back at the mothership here at PSP Network. Appreciate you, sir. So the Sentinels now trying to reclaim the lead. Beautiful hit again by Laskowski. Great job to keep it alive by the Mandan Braves. A player to watch is Corbin right now. Not able to come with that up with that one. Sentinels back up 1. Checking into the volleyball game for the Sentinels, Adeline Harper. And also Hadley Harris checks in for the Braves. Laskowski hits that one over. Trying to set up Bugby here. Bugby hits it over. Sentinels going to have to hit this one over on the third. They will. Trying to set up Bugby again, but this time, wow, beautiful power by Kennedy Keller. Oh my. Able to tie it up again, 16 all. Holzer checks back into the volleyball game. Gabriella Freilich will now serve. She's a lefty. Sends over kind of a knuckleball. Very interesting serve. Great job there by the Sentinels to find a little spot there. That was McKinley Craig able to find a spot. So Sentinels now up 1 again, and that's been kind of the mantra of this first set has been the Braves tie it up, but they can't take the lead. So coming down the way that for this one, will the Braves be able to overcome that and kind of turn the corner, if you will? Showing a lot of power there again was Kennedy Keller. Player to watch tonight. Laskowski shows a little power of her own. Braves just hit it over. Good job by Hadley Harris. Harris again playing a lot of defense. They send it over to Kennedy Keller. Bugby's right there at the net. Going to set up Bugby here. Sentinels third hit. They got to get it over. They can't. So guess what? Tied up again. Back and forth we go on PSP Network. Substitution. Jersey Hammis checks in now for the Mandan Braves. Keller's going to have the serve here. Tie volleyball game in set 1. That one is out. Good eyes by the Sentinels. They called that out as soon as it left her hand. So Keller's going to have to take a little bit off the fastball tonight. Gray now to serve it up. Bugby, big shot here. Good defense by the Sentinels. Bugby says, give me one more. Instead, they're going to give it to Jersey Hamas. Hamas, no dice. That's going to be tipped, so it will be point Sentinels. So Braves right there. So if you're a Braves fan and you're trying to see this team come together, it's close. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take time as well. The Braves want to talk. Right now, it's the Sentinels 19, Braves 17. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to PSB Network's coverage of Tuesday Night Volleyball. My name is Dallas Hansen. Thank you for choosing us here. Make sure you share this one with friends and family. Subscribe to our YouTube page. A lot of sporting events coming your way. And the best part is it's for free in the regular season. I want to thank First International Bank and Trust for that timeout sponsorship. They're a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at FIBT.com. Sentinels up 2. Nice job by Bugby, just barely hitting it over there. Sentinels not fooled this time. Here comes a big play for the Braves. Way to set it up there for Jersey Hamas. Hamas, who has played well tonight. Bugby's now going to sit out. Checking in for her is Anna Lyles. Lyles, who plays middle hitter, does a nice job for head coach Anna Folk. Harris with the serve. Both teams with the defense. How about the power there? You see it by Anna Lyles. Sentinels going to throw this one into the net, so a mistake ties our volleyball game up 19-19 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. It's going to be Hadley Harris again. Sentinels going to hit this one over. Ooh, we got a little trouble here. Harris, can she save it? Here's your third hit, folks. They get it over. Very tight volleyball game here in WDA action. Set one has been a tight one. Trying to get some power going. How about that defense from the Braves? I know that was Holzer, one of the many girls in there. Trying to keep the defense up, but that one's going to go to the Sentinels. So again, we talked about it. The Braves have not had the lead once in this set one. They were close there, as close as you can get, but now find themselves down 1. 5 points to go to see who will be crowned our set one winner. Looking for some power here from Lyles. Sentinels give it to their big power. Great job there inside. That was Allison Holzer again. She ties us up 20-20 now. You're just wondering at home who's going to turn the corner first. Braves now with a chance to try their will at that. Kea Condon will serve it up. Condon, who wears number 17. Laskowski is able to answer and reclaim the lead for the Sentinels. Ellie Laskowski. She's worked on her game for a long time and perfecting that volleyball hit, trying to get some more kills into the stat sheet. Avon Kelly sends that one into the net, so we got another tie here. Back and forth, back and forth. Who's going to flinch first? Jersey Hamas now to serve. Hamas hits that one over. Sentinels now with a chance on offense. Great job there by Ellie again. You see the power at home, 22-21, Sentinels. We're going to have another timeout on the floor. It's a timeout by the Braves. We'll take one as well. It's a tight one here. Who's going to get to 25 first? Well, you're going to have to tune in and see. We'll be back. in 30 seconds.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food reward program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.
Thank you for choosing PSP Network. My name is Dal Zanson. Just now joining us, you've missed a fantastic set one here at Sentinel Stadium. Sentinels now with the serve and the 1-point lead. Big shot here by Keller. Laskowski fools him again. How about Ellie? Great job there. Looked like she was going to try to hammer one home and then kind of switched it up on the hit meter there and barely taps it over for a point for the Sentinels. Coach Anna Folk cheering on her girls, saying, girls, we're right there. Let's finish this one. Lyle sends one over. She's been fantastic thus far for the Braves. Great defense here, but it's going to go the other way as the Sentinels are 1 point away from taking this set one. But hold the phone because the Braves can play a little defense here. And that would be in. So set one is now in the books. The Sentinels able to take that one 25-21. Mandan was right there throughout, but just could not reclaim that, take over that lead. But there's a lot of volleyball left. That's good news if you're a Braves fan. We'll be back after the Sentinels. They just took game one. Who's going to take game two? We shall see. We'll be back after a short break from our sponsors.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
Welcome back. We just finished up a fantastic, and I mean fantastic, set one. It was Minot North who claimed it 25-21. It was a back-and-forth battle until the last couple points there, but Mandan just not able to turn the corner and not able to claim the lead, although they tied it up a plethora of times, and I mean a plethora of times. A lot of volleyball to go. We want to thank our sponsors that made tonight possible. We know where there's a lot of senior athletes watching this one, so a place to check out is Minot State University. The best way to predict your future is to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire. With more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education, MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. So the Braves going to kick us off here in the second match. Jim's starting to fill up here a little bit on my side. I know it looks a little different on the side you can see at home, but Brave fans in full support along with Sentinel fans. Just waiting for the clock to run out here, and then we'll be underway. So Freilich will kick us off here. She sends it over. Already the hard hitter making her point here in set 2. That's Avon Kelly. Fantastic 5'11" senior Avon. She's done a lot for this team. I know Coach Francis next year is really going to miss her. They send that one in the net, so McKinley not able to capitalize on that. Tie volleyball game already. Heading back to serve is Kennedy Keller. Keller, who had some nice plays in set 1, a player to watch here down the road. Ooh, miscommunication there by the Sentinels. It was Craig and Kelly both going after the volleyball there, and they were both saying mine, 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 and then nobody took it. So it's going to be Braves now with their first lead of the night. Comes in set 2, 2-1 here. Braves make it 3-1. How about the Braves? The spark plug that is Kennedy Keller able to bring some offense. Coach Folk cheering on the girls, saying, all right, here we go. I told you, we got a chance here. Keller serves it over. Nice block. Gonna have to hit this one over. They will. Good job there by Weisschauer. Hammes hits it over. Weisschauer again. Harper this time gets it in. How about Adeline Harper? Superb play there from the sophomore. She's all smiles as she heads back to the bench. Checking in for her is Aniston Perrin. She will serve now. Here's Bugby. Bugby has a lot of power. Didn't show too much on that one, but how about the block by Bugby? And she gets it over. So again, Anna Claire Bugby, a big part of this volleyball team. Tall student athlete who has worked on her craft. She really played well last year in the WDA basketball tournament, and now finding herself as a pretty good volleyball player as well. 4-3 though, Braves right now with the lead. We talked about at the top how the WDA is kind of different this year. You have your top 4 and you kind of know who that is, but then it's kind of mumbled up from 4 down. And both these teams trying to get up in the standings. Sentinels do have a better overall record, but in the WDA, the Braves have a better division record. So it's tied up now after that one, 4-4 between the Braves and Sentinels. Braves trying to play a little defense of their own. Lyles, who's been a staple offensively. Great job there. Oh, better defense. How about that play from the super sophomore? There's Aniston Perrin. Braves can't control that one, so the Sentinels reclaim the lead 5-4 here on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Appreciate BNC National Bank for sponsoring the scoreboard tonight with locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today. That's bnc.bank. Referees had one too many volleyballs, so they'll send one back over to the girls on the side that are helping, and we will play on. They'll set it up for Jersey Hammes. We're going to have a net violation here. So 6-4, Sentinels starting to put together some good runs here in set 2. 6-4 right now. Can't tell what Coach Francis said there to her ladies, but I think it was, hey, let's just keep playing smart volleyball. So our Sentinels will try to keep that up here. Playing well so far. How about that play? She made her mark in set 1, starting to do that in set 2 here. It's Ellie Laskowski. 7-4 right now, Sentinels. Trouble here right now for the Braves. Excellent job to keep that one alive. Jessen tries to hit it over. Nobody at home. Laskowski again tries to find a little spot there, but the Braves, kudos to them for great defense. Holzer hits that one over, and it's going to be Point to the Braves, so 7-5. Got to have a tip of the cap here to the Braves here. They have not given up in either set. Really playing tough physical volleyball here. Trying to make the most of this road test and road trip up here to Minot North. Serving it up was Condon. Stopped at the net was Hammis. Good hustle there shown by Kennedy Keller, but the point will go to the Sentinels. 8-5 right now on BNC National Bank scoreboard. Also want to thank Farstead Oil. Contact Farstead Oil today to find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. Proudly serving North Dakota, Montana, and western Minnesota since 1938. And they are committed to outstanding customer service, and they are reliable as it comes. Farstead Oil. Lyles hits a Sentinel, and that'll be a point. I'm not kidding you, everybody at home. A nice player and a player to watch here in the WDA is Anna Lyles. Excellent, excellent job. Anna Lyles always in the right place at the right time, it seems like, for this Mandan Braves volleyball team. Corbin will now serve it for the Braves. Down 2. Sentinels trying to find a spot there, but it was tipped. Referees do get together and point that out. Laskowski will serve here with a 3-point lead. Braves get that one over. Again, we talked about how offense for the Sentinels is going to be big. They got to try to capitalize on the times they have times to capitalize with these serves, and they won't that time. So it's going to be point for the Braves. Ellersick will check in for the Mandan Braves. She will serve as well. Ellersick, a 5'6" senior. Jump serve for Ellersick goes right over the net. Good spot there for Ellersick. Nice power and good block there by Bugby. Another block. Bugby now tries to send it over. It was just out of her reach. Kind of an awkward spot there. Let's take another look at our Ryan Family Dealership instant replay as you see the beautiful serve. They try to start to play it over here, and you see Bugby just kind of times that one perfect. But then this one just right out of her reach there on the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. Back to the main action we go. 10-7, Sentinels with a 3-point lead. Bugby, power. Sentinels gonna hit this one over. Laskowski tries to find a spot. Braves try to hustle, but it's gonna go out of bounds, so Sentinels will keep that lead growing right now, 11-7. Good sportsmanship shown by both teams here. Once a player makes a quote-unquote mistake, we will say, but they hug it out, say good job, let's keep it going here, and it's good to see here in North Dakota sports. Good sportsmanship by both teams. That one gets hit into the net by Weishar. So the Braves now with a chance to have a serve of their own and go on a little bit of a run here. I'm sure head coach Anna Folk's going to want to see her Braves do something here coming down the way because it's getting to that moment. They don't want to lose this game necessarily, but there's still time. But she wants to see these girls. We're right there. We're right there. Speaking of right there, how about that corner spot? Great job by the Sentinels pinpointing there. 12-8 right now on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. If you like that replay we just showed, you're also going to like this place. It's Ryan Family Dealership. For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in western North Dakota. Shop their tire inventory at driveryan.com. Again, that's Ryan Family Dealership. They're going to set it up here. A nice power shown by who other than Kennedy Keller. Bugby this time shows a little power, and that's going to go into the first row. So Bugby able to put a little exclamation point on that one. Hammis checks back into the volleyball game, so Braves cut it to 3. Keller will serve. Keller with the jump serve. Sends that one. Ooh, that was closer than it looks. But that one goes out of bounds. Let's take another look here, and just so everybody can see at home how close that was. See if we can get it here before action resumes. We will not, so we don't want to miss anything here, so we'll go back to live. Hammis not able to connect like she would have liked. Speaking of connecting, Laskowski, great defense. Hammis again sends it over. Ooh, good job there by the Sentinels. Can they get it over? They will. Oh, my. Even Kelly. Again, Hammis again this time. Great job by both teams. Look at this, folks. This is must-see volleyball TV on a Tuesday night. Hammis tries again. Great block, but it's going to go out of bounds. Good job by both squads, but point will go to the Braves. Hadley Harris checks in. Bugby will take a seat on the bench. Harris. Kelly now, Avon that is, sends it over. Ooh, trouble for Minot North as the Braves are able to capitalize. Just down 2 now. Here comes the Braves run. Led by sophomore Hadley Harris, who's doing the serving duties right now. Harris is just a sophomore. Going to the hot hand that is Laskowski. Harris going to hit it up for Hammis. Hammis sends that one into no man's land, so that'll be a point for the Sentinels, 14-11. And that's a rare thing for Jersey Hammis, as she's done an excellent job tonight, making sure the volleyball stays in play. I know one of the coaches down there was, I believe it was Minot North's head coach, Carrie Francis, was looking at the volleyball to see if there was much sweat on there. Both teams playing very hard here, so. Lyles now, she's on fire. Anna Lyles, the 5'11 senior middle hitter. Makes it 14-12. Braves battling back and back and back. Now to serve is going to be Kea Condon, another senior on this Mandan Braves volleyball team. Oh my, she gets that one in. Beautiful job there by Kea Condon. You can just see she barely gets that one in there on a Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. Condon now again will serve one over. This is trouble for Minot North. And look at this, Mandan Brave fans. You guys just tied it up 14-14. Talked about the heart that the Braves have. They're showing it right now. So Condon, she's been on fire serving. She will continue. That's called the broadcaster's jinx as that one goes into the net. My apologies there. Kea Condon shouldn't have said anything. I apologize. Sentinels 15, Braves 14 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Now it's going to be Bryn Francis's turn. Outstanding Minot North Sentinel player. Watch out for Anna Lyles, not that time. As point will go to the Sentinels. And all of a sudden you blink and it's a 2-point lead for the Sentinels, 16-14. So Francis again will serve. Serves it up for Lyles. Lyles. Nothing at home that time. Ellie Laskowski swings for the fences. That one goes into the net, so that'll be a point for the Braves. Bugby will check back into the volleyball game here. Or excuse me, not Bugby, that's Kayla Corbin. Corbin serves. Francis over to Laskowski. Braves gonna have to play some D here, and it goes up to a lucky fan here in the second row. So that'll make it 18-15. Sentinels with a, 2-point advantage, 17-15. So here we go. Ellie Laskowski, the super sophomore, will serve. Waiting for the referee here. Referee gives the signal, and we are off. Set one was close. Set two is close as well. We're going to have an out here on the Braves. So point to the Sentinels. One thing the Braves have done well tonight is when they've got themselves together, were able to get some good sets for some of their hitters like Lyles and Bugby. They're able to play very well, and we're going to have a timeout on the court. Timeout will go to the Braves. We'll take one as well. It's a First National Bank and Trust timeout. We will see you in 1 minute.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a Trusted Tire and Auto and get a set of tires.
My apologies there to Trusted Tire, one of our sponsors. But we are back here live at Sentinel Court. Laskowski hits it over. Sentinel's up 2, or 3, excuse me. Got caught up in the action here as we had a major hit by Kennedy Keller. That one will go out, 19-15 now. This game a little bit eerily similar as set 1. The Braves just couldn't get that lead more than 1. It's a big part to Ellie Laskowski tonight. The hard hitter, Keller, again. Girls from Minot North might need to ice those hands because Keller's been hitting. And there you go, Brave fans. Able to capitalize on that one. The power that Kennedy Keller shows is absolutely phenomenal. Check it into the volleyball game is Ellersick. She will now serve. Down by 3. Sentinels now with an opportunity of their own. It's going to be Laskowski. Right back to Keller. Keller able to capitalize. Kennedy Keller, look at how hyped up she is. She's saying, let's go, girls. This is us. This is us. Only down 2 here. So Kennedy showing some emotion, willing her team back here. Ellersick again. A little bit of a knuckleball there from the serve. Nice job there by McKinley. 20-17 Sentinels. Back to serve is Kate Weishar, the 5'6" senior. Weishar sends that one to the net on accident. 20-18. Sentinels still with a 2-point lead. So again, you see the teammates supporting Weishar saying, hey, don't worry about that. We're going to be just fine here. So good support from her teammates. It's amazing to see. Jersey Hammes now sends it over. Good job by Jersey Hammes. She's played exceptionally well tonight as well. Excuse me, that was actually Freilich. A lot of these Mandan girls, they look the same. We might have some doppelgangers on each team. Good job there by Gabrielle Freilich. Trying to get it to Bugby. They will. Bugby hammers one down. Minot North playing good defense. 1-point game. It's coming down to it. Braves can't get to it. That was Kennedy Keller diving, showing the hustle. 21-19. Again, it's a very close set 2. If you just now join us, set 1 went 25-21 to the Sentinels. The serve is going to go to McKinley Craig. Miscommunication will cost the Braves there. 22-19. 3 points to go for the Sentinel fans and the Sentinels here on their home court. Braves want time. We'll take time as well. That's a First International Bank and Trust timeout. 22-19. Can the Braves come back or will the Sentinels hold on?
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Don't forget about Serve Pro tonight. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. Appreciate them coming on board to help make tonight possible, and all of you sitting at home, appreciate you joining us here on a Tuesday night from Minot North High School. My name is Dal Sanson. The North Sends one over here. The Braves trying to mount a comeback. That was awfully close. Good job by the Braves. Major power there by Adeline Harper. So that will count a point for the Sentinels, 23-19. Boy, Adeline Harper has really played well tonight, the 5'8" sophomore. She wears number 9. Been a good player here for Minot North. Braves, Bugby, she'll send it over. Sentinels setting up. Great job by Avon Kelly. Power there by Allison Holzer, goes out of bounds. So game point, Sentinels, 24-19. McKinley, she'll serve this one up. Braves trying to hold on. Bugby, major power, and they will. How about Bugby? Make it 24-20. Braves aren't done yet here in set 2. Checking in the game is Jersey Hammis. So Kennedy Keller will have the serving duties. She's had a fantastic set 2. They get it into Avon Kelly, and that one goes in the net. So the Braves still alive here. 24-21. And they've got the girl they want to serve. That's Kennedy Keller. She's got some power. She's got some touch, and she knows where the spots are. Keller again. Minot North hits it over. Defense for the Braves now. Hammis gets it to fall. How about, excuse me, that was Allison Holzer. How about this Braves team? They don't say quit. Sentinels 24, Braves 22. Sentinels want time. We'll take time as well. It's been an exciting round 2 here from Minot North High School. Don't touch that dial.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Welcome back to set 2, 24-22. Braves mounting a gigantic comeback. Keller serves it over. It's getting very intense here in this gymnasium. They'll line it up for Hammis. Hammis, good defense and a block. Braves send it right back over. Look at Bugby, and she's alive! So are the Braves. Sentinels 24, Braves 23. Oh my! How about this Braves run, folks? Kennedy Keller, she'll serve it up here. Keller with a chance. Sentinels trying to end this one. They're going to send it to Hammis. Hammis, great defense from the Sentinels. They get it over. Oh my, it's a tie volleyball game, folks. It's tied up here, 24-all, 24. Minot North wants another timeout. This one is getting intense. The Braves are full of excitement. Minot North just trying to shut the door here. We'll be back after a short break.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center.
Apologies to Trinity Health there. We don't want to miss any of this action. It's Keller again here, 24-24. Oh, Minot North's in trouble. They got to hit it over on this one. Can Francis do it? She can. We're going to have trouble here. That's going to be a point for the Braves. So the Braves take their second lead of set 2, second lead overall in both sets. So the Braves up 25-24. Keller, she's been serving for an eternity back there. That one goes out. 25's all. It's coming down to it. What a fantastic volleyball game this is. The serving duties will go to Aniston Perrin. Aniston with ice in her veins here to serve. Sends it over. Hammis to Freilich. Great defense, but even better offense as Allison holds her again. She's had some major hits here down the way. Set point here for Hadley Harris and the Braves. Harris, the super sophomore, sends this one over. Great defense, and the Braves take game 2. Unbelievable comeback, down by 4. It did not matter. The Braves even out 1-1 here. Each have one set. How about that comeback by the Braves? That was fun to watch. We've got more live action here coming from Sentinel Gymnasium. The girls are going to reset. We'll reset up here at the broadcast booth and be back with set 3 coming up just shortly.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Thinks about personal injury until it happens. But when injury strikes, so will your bills and the turmoil and everything you'll miss out on. It's a mess and you need someone to help it all make sense. That someone is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We know the territory and the process, and we work smart and hard to get you results. It's easier to get back to normal knowing there's a team behind you. We're the ones the other side doesn't want you to call. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Welcome back to Moonlight Home Improvements Intermission Report. Moonlight Home Repair, they are your home renovation specialists in the Magic City. If you've been putting off that basement, kitchen, bathroom, or any interior renovation, now is the time to book your free estimate with MHI. And hey, listen to this, folks. Mention PSP Network and get up to 10% off your project's invoice. Call Drew now at 701-721-4612 or simply head to moonlighthomeimprovement.com. Again, this is the Moonlight Home Improvement Intermission Report. And it is tied up 1-1 with the sets. First game was very interesting because Minot North led, but the Mandan Braves were right there, flirting around with trying to take that lead and then just could not do it. Second game, they fall behind by 4. It was set point for Minot North for what seemed like an eternity, but then it was the outstanding serving from Kennedy Keller, along with quite a few of her teammates. Also, Hadley Harris, the sophomore, came in there and provided a nice spark to even us out at 1-1. Now, I had a very smart volleyball brain tell me one time that whoever wins set 3 wins it all 90% of the time. Shout out to Spelch, our usual color commentator, who told me that one time. She played a lot of volleyball at Minot State, so she knows the game very well. So we'll see if her stat line there proves to be true as we are about to begin set 3 here. Kicking us off is going to be the Sentinels. Kate Weishauer, 5'6" senior. She reps the number 10 jersey here. She'll kick us off, and we are underway here. Bugby's going to have a chance at it. Now it's Minot North's turn. Excellent hit by McKinley there. It's going to be a point for the Sentinels. So Kate Weishauer will get another serve here as they have the early 1-0 lead. I got to say, it was very nice to see Carrie Francis, head coach of the Sentinels, to maintain her composure. I know I was losing my composure up here in that last game, but Coach Francis, she was just telling her girls, hey, it's even flow, even game. You got to don't get too high, don't get too low. Very nice to see. That wasn't her exact words, but kind of how her mannerisms were. It's nice to see a coach like that making sure to offer some confidence to her girls as they are in a tight contest right now and up 2-0 in set 3. Bugby, look out below, and she answers. How about this? Bugby, Anna Claire. 2-1 right now. Braves down. Well, it's been her second home tonight. That's Kennedy Keller. She'll serve this one up from the Serve Pro serve line. Serve Pro 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. Miscommunication there from Hammes and also Harris, so point will go to the Sentinels, who have had excellent starts in each of these sets. They just have struggled to close here a little bit. Leanne Sim will serve up now for the Sentinels. Leanne wears number 7. Sim sends this one over, and that is going to be out of bounds. So we'll take a look at a Ryan Family Dealership Instant Replay. Watch that one again here. It's rather slow. We'll see if we can try to pick this up a little bit here. Now it's Hadley Harris. 3-2, trying to tie this one up. Harris, nice serve. Great job there by Lyles again. Anna, there's been a lot of contributing factors for this Mandan Braves volleyball team, whether it's Lyles, Harris, Hammes, Bugby. They've all had contributing factors. Also Holzer. Excellent job by all the girls here for the Braves. How about the power? We've been waiting for it. It's Avon Kelly again. Avon Kelly, you got to watch out. She's kind of like a microwave. She can heat up at any time. Good job there by Kelly. 4-3, Sentinels with a 1-point advantage. Back to serve is Aniston Perrin. Lyles waiting, locks and loads, but the defense by both Francis and Kelly. They formed the big wall there. Played great D, so the Sentinels 5-3 right now. Waiting for a volleyball here. There we go. We got one coming on the court. Perrin again to serve up for Minot North. He's trying to look for a big WDA victory. Excellent defense again from the Great Wall. That was Laskowski and Kelly. Laskowski, look out below. She hits it and hits it well. It's Ellie's world. We're just living in it. Laskowski makes the score 6-3. Bad news for the rest of WDA is Ellie's still got 2 years of eligibility after this year. A player to watch, that's for sure. 6-3 right now, Sentinels. Perrin sends this one over. Braves have done a good job setting up for success, but it's again the great defensive effort from Avon Kelly. 7-3 Sentinels. I have to say this Sentinels volleyball team looks rather confident and composed here in set 3. Perrin again now to serve for the Minot North faithful. Perrin sends it over. Lyles, does she have power? She sends it over rather light. Watch out, Laskowski. She'll send that one out of bounds. So that makes the Braves 7-4. And finally, Brave fans are saying, finally we get a chance to serve here. Yes, you do. Pair of substitutions coming in. Subbing is going to be Kea Condon. So Condon hits this one over. Laskowski's just going to serve it over. Condon, ooh, barely got a tap of that one. Back over to Hammes. Hammes, nice job there by Jersey Hammes. Let's take a look at our Ryan Family instant replay here as we see the serve. And then you watch here, just that's kind of what we're talking about here, is just trying to make sure their offense goes in rhythm. Northern Plains Senior quality game control. Kelly can't get that one. We're going to have a violation here. She crossed, oh, a Brave crossed the line, so that will be point awarded to the Sentinels. Used to having Spelch here with me to have all the rules on hand. She gave me a good playbook, though, to cover for her while she's gone in Italy. So doing my best for you, Spelch. 8-5 right now, Sentinels, 3-point advantage. Kaylin McKechnie there on the serving duties. That one's going to go out, so a little too much firepower that time for Hammes. 9-5 Sentinels. I want to thank a few of our sponsors tonight. The UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7. And Saturday, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located at Marketplace Foods Plaza. For all your packaging and shipping needs, check out the UPS store. Braves now with a chance. Hammes, no. Defense, yes, for the Sentinels. What an excellent job, and she's starting to make her mark and finding her role in the team. That's Aniston Perrin. Excellent job. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. Timeout will go to the Braves. Our score after a timeout by the Braves, Sentinels 10, Braves 5. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome back. It's still 1-1. We got about 10 seconds left here in our timeout break. Appreciate everybody that made tonight possible, including our timeouts. They're sponsored by First International Bank and Trust. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online today at FIBT.com. Again, that's First International Bank and Trust. The serve is up. The volleyball is ready to go, and we are underway here, 10-5. Major power again there, brought to you by Kennedy Keller. Good job finding a space inside. That was Allie Schell. So McKechnie, the 5'5" sophomore, will serve it up here. Sentinels 11-5. Little tricky hit there from the Braves. Nice job there by Francis. Laskowski gets it to fall. How about that hit? Makes it 12-5. I have to say Francis and Laskowski play excellent together. The read and react plays have been phenomenal to watch tonight here at Minot North. Braves trying to put another magical run together. Lyles, oh, she mishit that one on accident. So Lyles not able to get that one under full power. Take a look at Ryan Family Dealership Instant Replay. See the nice jump serve here. One of the underrated parts of the volleyball game. Lyles will hit it over. Braves down 13-5 right now. Laskowski. Wow, she mistimed that one, was able to regain her feet and hit it over. Hammes. She's done well tonight with that. Hammes again. Good job by Jersey Hammes, a 5'8" junior. Checking in for the Braves is going to be Kayla Corbin. Corbin will serve. Hammes takes the seat on the bench. Corbin. Ooh, nice job by Corbin. Almost got that one to fall. Miscommunication as that Sentinel, I believe that was Leanne Sim, thought it was going to go over, but it did not. Hit the net, so it's 13-7 now, Sentinels. They played well so far in set 3. Corbin again. Hits just about to the exact same spot. Look out, Laskowski. Good defense from the Braves here. A lot of power brought to you by who other than Ellersick. Or excuse me, that was Karski. My apologies. So Corbin again with the serve. Hits that one into the net. 14-18. Sentinels up. McKinley Craig will check in. Now to serve, one of our players to watch, Bryn Francis. Nice job there by the Braves, able to find a sweet spot to make it 14-10. Eliana Ellersick will now serve. She's done a great job here from the Serve Pro serve line. Ellersick hits it. Well hit volleyball. Ooh, speaking of well hit, how about that shot by McKinley Craig? Into the game for the Sentinels, number 9. Adeline Harper, excuse me. And also Anna Lyles, number 7 for the Braves. Laskowski hits this one. Ooh, that one might have been out. Great job by the Braves. Again, 15-10. Karski Aubrey able to find that spot. Nice job by the lefty, by Freilich. 15-10. Look at the defense here from the Braves. Trying to set up a hit of their own. It's going to be Craig this time. No dice. And that one goes out. A little too much mustard by Kennedy Keller there. 16-10. Sentinels with a 6-point lead. Here she comes, checking back in. Avon Kelly, she's played excellent defense thus far. Got a little too excited there, just ran into the game. Now she does it right, goes over to the referee, acknowledges the ref, and then goes in. Just a little excited here. It's a big game, big set. Doing the serving is Weishar. Braves right at the net. They get it over. It's spiked down. How about that spike? And good recognition by Avon Kelly, seeing the volleyball is just sitting up there. Why don't I just take advantage? Speaking of advantage, we're going to have another timeout. Braves are taking advantage of the timeout system here. It's 17-10. Sentinels up by 7. We're going to take a short break. Pay tribute to all our sponsors that made tonight possible.
Finding the right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today. Member FDIC.
Well, folks, if you ever find yourself in Minot, North Dakota, and you need a place to eat, let me tell you where to go. It's Planet Pizza, the best pizza on the planet. Planet Pizza. They've been around for over 25 years. They have the largest laser tag playground for all the kids in the region and a giant lunch buffet for the adults. And guess what? They deliver. Call now 701-852-1700. That's Planet Pizza, located on Broadway. Braves trying to deal into this 7-point lead, and that'll work. Good job by Allison Holzer again, right when the Braves need a point out. Holzer comes through. Kennedy Keller to serve. She went on that magical serve run at the end of set 2. Does she have some magic left? Keller, this one goes out, so that'll make it 18-11. Sentinels with the lead here. Into the game, number 7, Leanne Sim. She checks in for McKinley Craig. Sim will head right over to the serve line. Sentinel setting it up for Bryn Francis. Bryn, it was tipped, so that will be point to the Sentinels. 19-11, starting to turn that corner a little bit here in set 3. Sim again. Bugby with the chance. Great defense there by Laskowski. Laskowski's going to hit this one over now. Did she get it? No, it went out. So Laskowski hits that one out, makes it 19-12. Sentinel still with a lead. Checking in is a player to watch. That's Anna Lyles, number 7. Lyles, the middle hitter. Nice job there by Minot North to get it over. Lyles, watch out. Good defense there by Minot North. Francis can't make that one happen. Hammes, great defense again. Avon Kelly. Is that the wall of China? No, that's Avon Kelly again. Playing fantastic defense here in set 3. I've got her down for 4 blocks in this set alone. 20-12, Sentinels, 5 points to go. Aniston Perrin served that one up for the Sentinels. Here goes Francis. Oh, how about that defense? Anna Lyle says, I'll match it, but it stays alive somehow, some way. Oh, my. Both teams knowing what's at stake, and Laskowski sends that one into the net to make it 20-13. Man, this Braves team, they just hang around, will not give up. It's been great to see. Checking in for the Braves is number 19, Aubrey Karski. Had some nice spots tonight here, playing well for Coach Anna Folk and the Braves. Condon able to make the most of that serve, 20-14. And again, Brave fans sitting at home. Here they come, the comeback kids. Kea Condon, the 5'8" senior, will serve. Can't get that one to go over, so 21-14 now, 7-point advantage. You get the feeling that head coach Carrie Francis, in her second year, kind of senses, girls, we got to shut the door right now. Let's go on a run. Don't let them back in like in set 2. That one doesn't go McKechnie's way, so it's going to be Braves volleyball here. A chance to serve. Substitution is Kayla Corbin. She'll come in and serve. The North now with a chance. Oh, great defense from Lyles and company. I believe that was Lyles and Keller to make it 21-16. So Corbin will serve again. Braves trying to do a comeback here in set 3. Big hit by Francis. How about that, folks? Great job there by Bryn Francis, the 5'8" junior. She's all over the court tonight. 22-16. Bryn Francis will now serve it up here. Bryn hits that one with ease. Defense now from the Braves. Oh, excellent hit there, but no dice as Kennedy Keller tried to make it count. Keller again. No, great defense from Minot North. There's the spot. Good job there by McKinley Craig. 23-16. Francis now will serve. This is the player you want if you're a Minot North Sentinel to be serving. The game is in her hands. Francis with the set to her friend Laskowski. Laskowski makes the most of it. We've got a set point here at Sentinel Court, 24-16. Francis to serve and trying to get game 3 in their pocket. Francis, that one is out. So, I mean, the Braves never say die, 24-17. Bugby will check back in. Now it's going to be Ellersick to serve. Ellersick finds a nice spot there, making the Sentinels hustle. Great job there, and that is point, set, match by McKinley Craig. Let's take another look at Orion Family Dealership at a big move of the game. It came off of a serve here for the Mandan Braves. The Sentinels able to take that one. Watch this one again as you see the teamwork here and some power by who other than Bryn Francis on your Orion Family Dealership Instant Replay. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, it's going to be set 4 here from Sentinel Court.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Welcome back to the Moonlight Home Improvement Intermission Report. Right now, North clinging to that 2-1 set lead here. Make sure to check out Moonlight Home Improvement. Drew, he's an excellent carpenter, does a little bit of everything, whether you need a deck, some basement renovation, everything and more. He's your renovation specialist in the Magic City. Make sure to mention PSP Network and get up to 10% off of all your project's invoice. You can call Drew at 701-721-4612 or head to moonlighthomeimprovement.com. What a fantastic last set that was by Minot North. Really played well together. The Braves tried to mount a comeback like they have in the first 2 matches. They were able to fulfill that comeback in match 2, and just wasn't happening for them there. And like I was mentioning in the broadcast, Coach Francis for the Sentinels, watching her in these huddles, very, very confident in her girls, saying, hey, we just got to take care of the simple things. And one of those, it's easy to make it look simple when you have a player like Bryn Francis who did a little bit of everything. She did the serving to make sure her team got to that in set point, but she also did some of the serving, some of the digging. So it was nice to see. And we got to also mention Ellie Laskowski, the outstanding sophomore. And how about Avon Kelly with all the blocks there and the great defense for the Sentinels? She's the girl in the middle, the middle hitter. That's Avon Kelly. And if you're a Mandan Braves fan sitting back and thinking, Dallas, how can these Braves come back and win this set to force number 5? Well, let me tell you how. It's going to have to be a lot to do with Jersey Hamas. She's had some excellent hits. She's just a junior, but also Holzer, Allison, she's had some nice plays, specifically when the Braves needed some nice plays, and Holzer stepped in and got it done. And then you had Eden Ellersick. She did an excellent job. And then Anna Lyles. She's got a lot of power behind her kill shots there. Lyles, a very nice player. And also we got to name Anna Claire Bugby as one of those players to watch, just a sophomore as well. So we're gearing up here for set number 4. It's been a fantastic evening here. I want to thank Minot North for hosting PSP Network. And for all of you joining us here on PSP Network, my name is Dallas Hansen. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube page. We've got a lot of volleyball coming up the rest of the way. Along with football this Friday, we've got 5 games. Take a quick look at that schedule here. Presented by everybody here at PSP Network. You see it there. Thursday, we've got 2 volleyball games. And Friday, our big football frenzy with 5 games. Away we go here on set 4. Can the Sentinels shut the door? Will the Braves keep fighting back? Time will tell. Thank you for joining us tonight. These teams done feeling each other out, and it's time to go. Braves going to take the early advantage here. Or excuse me, Sentinels will take the early advantage. I want to thank one of our sponsors here, First International Bank and Trust. They're a full-service family-owned independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers. Make sure to check them out at FIBT.com or listen to all the states they're in: Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Trouble for Mandan. They haven't had a good start in any of the sets here. They have had great comebacks, but not good starts. And again, it looks like that might be the case, down 2-0 early on in this young set 4. The Braves now starting to play a little defense here. Lyles can't be stopped. And that's going to be another job by Avon Kelly. She's done great tonight. Really making a mark and an exclamation point for this defense in the Sentinels. Serving it up is going to be Leanne Sim. Lyles, look out. There's the power by Lyles, but great defense by Laskowski. This time it's going to be Kennedy Keller. Keller gets it to fall. How about Keller? You can just see Kennedy Keller's love for the game of volleyball. It shines through her spirit and the way she plays the game. Very fundamentally sound and always cheering on her teammates. Awesome to see. Doesn't have luck that time with the serve, so it'll be 4-1 Sentinels. But I can't say this enough about our WDA athletes, how great they are in supporting each other and making the most of these opportunities like games like tonight. We've got great parents in the stands here. Good administration doing the game here at Minot North. It's a fun process to be a part of. That one goes in the net, so we got a 2-point game here, 4-2 Sentinels against the Braves. Bugby's going to check back in, along with Ellersick. Eliana's going to have the serving duties here. She's played well from the serve line. The serve line, excuse me. So Ellersick, jump serve is up and is away well. This time it's Bryn Francis. She's so fun to watch, folks. If you can get away in the gym and watch Bryn Francis play volleyball, it's a must-buy ticket. Good job by Bryn there, 5-2 Sentinels. Checking out is going to be Avon Kelly. Checking in is going to be Kaylee McKechnie. McKechnie's just a sophomore, and she's going to serve this one up. Hamas this time. Great power, just a little outside. 6-2 Sentinels. And we have, they're going to say it was tipped. Okay. So the point will actually go to the Braves. They'll mark that one off, so it's 5-3 now. Kaya Condon to serve. Kaya is a 5'8" senior. She's a setter. So Condon is waiting. Referees give her the signal to go ahead. So here goes Condon. Another one on the net for the Braves. So Sentinels get the point. I'm not sure if maybe that's a little fatigue. These have been some long physical games. So in is McKinley Craig. Francis will serve. Hitting it over is going to be Abby Karski. Nice job there by Laskowski trying to find a soft spot, but it's going to be even more. Let's take another look at a Ryan Family Dealership instant replay, and you see a couple hits around here and then waiting, debating. And then the nice job to find the spot, and the Braves couldn't come up with the rest. Appreciate Ryan Family Dealership for that instant replay. A high flyer. Good job there by Kennedy Keller to come down with that one. Look out by the referee there, the official. Point will go to the Sentinels. As that time it was McKinley Craig just downloading on the volleyball there, 8-3. Francis again. Karski gets it right over. Oh, she got it. Excellent job by Karski. Even Aubrey goes, wow, that one actually worked. So good job there by Karski. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Karski was on the receiving end of that one, 8-4. Braves down 4. Kayla Corbin now to serve. Francis sets it up. McKinley Craig able to get it down. How about McKinley Craig? That go around wins that, 9-4. Checking in is number 9. That is Adeline Harper, also known as Addie Harper, the sophomore. So McKechnie will serve it up now for the Sentinels. That one goes over. Had a chance to capitalize it. Francis sets it up. Good hit by McKinley Craig again. She's been phenomenal tonight. Another nice piece for this Sentinel offense. McKinley Craig is a senior, 5'7". Outside hitter. So McKechnie now to serve, 10-4, Sentinels. Trying to win it all here with this set. Trouble, they get it over. Good job by the Mandan Braves. Kennedy Keller, good job making sure that one gets over for the Braves. Setting up now. Oh, she tried to fool him that time. Sentinel's not fooled. A miscommunication, and guess who comes up with it again? Aubrey Karski. Excellent job by the 5'10" sophomore, Aubrey. She's done that a few times tonight. Makes it 10-5, Sentinels. So now serving is going to be Hadley Harris, 5'2" sophomore, Harris. Nice serve, barely got that one over the net. Just how they want it. Lyles now. Can't get that one to fall. Sentinels taking their time. Got to laugh at McKinley Craig down there. She's like, I'm not hitting it well, but she's laughing, having a good time, and that'll be a point for the Sentinels. Craig had 2 awkward hits there. It's good to see her laughing and kind of having fun with the game there, but Sentinels having a lot of fun here in set 4. Sentinels 11, Braves 5. It's a timeout for the Braves. We'll be back here after a short break by our sponsors.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Well, the action does not stop tonight here on PSP Network. My name is Dal Sanson. Here is our schedule of events for the rest of the week. We've got to be one of the only people in the state to offer 4 volleyball games tonight, 1 soccer game. We got 2 more volleyball games on Thursday. Excellent volleyball games, Bismarck versus Mandan, Minot versus Dickinson, and then 5 football games. So it's not possible without you sitting at home watching these, partaking. Greatly appreciate you supporting us here at PSP Network and also our very trusted sponsors. Sentinels up 11-5 here in this one. Good defense here again, and it's been a namesake here at Minot North High School. It's Avon Kelly. She was joined that time by Craig, though. McKinley Cray, excuse me. Weishauer is going to serve it up here, gets it over. Oh my, the power, but it goes out by Kennedy Keller. Keller's just a junior, so if you're a Brave fan, you got something to look forward to next year. Also, Kennedy Keller's just going to get better, and she's got phenomenal power when it comes to hitting the volleyball. Lyles this time, she's got some power of her own. There she is, Anna Lyles. Able to connect, makes it 13-6. Gabriella Freilich will now serve. Freilich, I gotta admire a lefty. Whenever you get to see a lefty, she will hit it over. Good job there by the lefty. How about Gabrielle? Good job by Freilich to hit it to no man's land. 13-7, found a spot. So Freilich will try to do it again. Francis sets it up to Cray. Good job there, but she crossed the line. That was a monster hit by Adeline Harper. A little too much muscle as the point will go to the Braves. And again, it's going to be Freilich, the lefty. 13-8, Braves starting to mount a comeback. Not that time, though, as it went into the net. Checking in for the Sentinels is Leanne Sim. Sim has done a great job serving the volleyball up tonight for Coach Kari Francis and her offense for the Sentinels. Sim hits this one over with ease. Little trouble there and able to connect. That was number 4, Allison Holzer again. So just like we mentioned, Holzer, when they need a point, she comes through for her Braves. Back to serve is Kennedy Keller. 14-9. Keller was serving on that big comeback in set 2. Francis finds a spot again. How about this? Bryn Francis able to do great things. Speaking of great things, if you're looking to do great things, make sure to check out Minot State. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Minot State grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Be you at MSU. Our counterpart, Owen Patterson, is the voice of the Minot State Beavers football program, so make sure you check him out. 15-9 right now. We're playing volleyball. Francis, did she get it? No, she didn't, so out of bounds. Good eyes there by the Mandan Braves. Only down 5 now. They've been battling back. The comeback kids. Do they have one more in them? Ellersick will serve this one up. Ellersick with that monster jump serve. That one will go out on Avon Kelly, so the Braves, another point, cut it to 4 here. Hold on, Brave fans, this one ain't over yet. Ellersick sends it over with ease. Watch out below, Avon Kelly. Trouble for Minot North again. Make it a 3-point game. 15-12. Coach Francis saying something to her girls. Specifically talking with Leanne Sim. Leanne Sim shaking her head in confidence, saying, yes, I got you. Francis now hits it over. How about the defense from Bugby, though? Bugby calling for it. They'll set it over to Holzer, though. Holzer sends it in the net, 16-12. It's a rare mistake by Holzer. So checking in is going to be Hadley Harris. Lyles takes a spot on the bench, along with Ellersick. Nice job there by Hammis, but she sends it out of bounds. So point will go to Minot North, 17-12. Hammis again. able to make connect on that one. Good for you, Jersey Hammis, the 5'8 junior, playing well tonight. Makes it 17-13. Heading back to do the serving abilities is Kea Condon. Nice defense there by Bugby and company. Francis. Oh, we got trouble for Mandan. They get it over. Oh, very close, but good hustle there by Aubrey Karski. She tried to hit it over to Kennedy Keller, but it was to no avail as the Sentinels able to get that point, 18-13. Coach Francis making a quick substitution. That's going to be McKinley Craig back in. Francis serves. Karski that time stopped at the line, and that's going to be point Minot as the Sentinels starting to lean away, but it's going to be Mandan. They want time. Coach Anna Folk wants a timeout. She'll be granted one right now. Sentinels 19, Braves 13. It's coming down to it, folks. Don't touch that dial. Welcome back to PSB Network's coverage of Tuesday night volleyball in the great state of North Dakota. My name is Dallas Hanson. Appreciate you being here tonight. It's been fun so far. Right now the Braves trying to mount another comeback down 19-13. Or Minot North, can they turn the corner and turn the door closed on the visitor that is Mandan? Tonight's scoreboard is brought to you by BNC National Bank. Your life is busy. We'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online. That's bnc.bank. Here she goes, Francis, the magician with the volleyball. Nice hit there by Jersey Hammis. We're going to have a call here by the officials. I believe that will go the Mandan Braves' way, so kudos to the Braves. Something to be said about Jersey Hammis and the talent she has. A lot of big hitters on this offense for the Braves. One of them right now is serving. That's Kayla Corbin. Look out below, Laskowski able to connect on that one, make it 20. 20-14, 5 to go for North fans. Braves hoping for a little more magic here. Bugby. She's going to sub in here. Laskowski will do the serving duties. Ellie. Karski hits it over. And we're going to have a lift on Minot North. Checking in for the Mandan Braves is Anna Lyles. Harris hits it over. Trouble. Francis saves it somehow. Good job by Francis. A lot of power there by Kennedy Keller. And it was tipped, I believe, so good job there by Keller. 20-16. 4-point game all of a sudden. Hadley Harris, here we go. Jump serve is up. Well put. Something to be said about how well Hadley Harris has played for the Braves tonight. Done a lot of great things to help her team. She's going to be around for 2 more years, just a sophomore. How about that play? Because I don't believe Kennedy Keller hit it. It might have hit the net, but still she'll get the point. 20-17. Here come the Braves. Harris again. Getting over that time was McKinley Craig. Major power brought to you by Kennedy Keller. Setting it up for Lyles here. No, it's going to be Karski, and she's able to come through. How about Aubrey Karski, the sophomore? 20-18, 2-point game all of a sudden. I'm telling you, something in the water with Mandan about coming back. I love it. Harris not able to do it that time. 21-18 now, so Braves went on a nice run there. Much applause from head coach Anna Full, clapping on her team, saying, let's go, ladies, good job. Love to see that from the coaching staff. Serving is number 10, Kate Weishar for the Sentinels. Karski blocked by who other than Avon Kelly. The blockathon continues for Miss Kelly. She makes it 22-18 Sentinels, 3 points to go for a huge win for the Sentinels in WDA standings. Braves still hanging around here. That'll help. They got to hit it over. Can they? They can. Excellent job by the Sentinels. Braves tried to catch him off guard there to no avail. Laskowski. Oh, excellent defense here. Lyles hits it over for the Braves. Francis setting it up. Even Kelly not able to get it. Mandan, do they have more magic? They do. Laskowski, how about these two going at it? Kelly gets it to fall that time. Avon Kelly again, 23-18. The Braves gave her all she could manage that time. Look at Coach Francis down there saying, let's go, girls, let's go. 2 points to go, 23-18. Weishar serves it over. Kennedy, how about the, I know I've been talking about it, it's Kennedy Keller. She's got that Roger Clemens fastball, if you will, able to connect, 23-19. Braves now with a chance. Gabrielle Freilich will have the serving duties. The lefty. Nice defense there, but I believe it goes out of bounds. So the Braves now down 3. Trying to force a set 5 here. Freilich again to serve. Serve is up, the serve is good. Good job there, great set by Francis. Over to Adeline Harper, who smacks it down. Here we go, set point, 24-20. Match point, 24-20 Sentinels. Looking for a big win at home. Braves looking to battle back on the road. So the Braves will stay alive. Excellent job by Kennedy Keller, who's hit the ball every time. It's just such a fun player to watch. Wears her emotions on her sleeve. Has no quit in her. That's Kennedy Keller, a player to watch out for in WDA volleyball. Now she'll serve. 24-21, Keller. Francis gathers it up. Lyles this time. Lyles tries to force it. She will. Lyles finds a sweet spot. 24-22. Don't go anywhere. This one's far from over. Braves will get to serve. It'll be Keller again. Keller hits it over. Trying to get to the big girl. Great defense there on Avon Kelly. And that will be ball game. Great job by Adeline Harper to secure this win for Minot North. Don't forget, we got our Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads post-game show, along with our Player of the Game brought to you by Sports Clips and our Magic City Home Leisure Move of the Game. What a fantastic, fantastic event that was. Minot North 4, Mandan Braves 1. We'll take a quick break and come back with our post-game show.
This presentation on the BSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here.
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Welcome back into Minot North High School. My name is Dallas Hanson. You are now listening to our post-game show brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business success, Planning Team Financial Advisors are here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online today at planningteam.com. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online today at shotscrossroads.com. Get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. And we just finished up. Kudos to me for sprinting down there and getting the Sports Clips MVP. Sports Clips, they bring you the MVP of this matchup. Sports Clips is the home to the MVP haircut experience. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sports Clips. Tonight's Sports Clips game MVP is Avon Kelly, number 8, the outstanding 5'11" senior middle hitter. Had so many great defensive efforts. She had blocks. She was able to help her teammates not only on the court but off the court, saying, hey, girls, let's have confidence. Give yourself some time here. We'll right the ship, and they did, as Minot North was able to win 4-1 with the sets. It was a fantastic night. The games were close. Mandan was the comeback kids, but not able to mount as many comebacks as they liked. But that set, too, was a fantastic one. But if you're a Mandan Brave fan sitting at home, there's something to write home about, because you've got a lot of nice players sticking around. You've got some senior leadership, and I got to give a kudos to a couple of those players, and that was Anna Lyles, the senior, 5'11". She had a lot of monster hits. Also want to make sure Anna Claire Bugby, she's a sophomore, so you got some youth there. She was a big girl in the middle, 6'1" middle hitter. She did great. And then how about Aubrey Karski, able to come in? She's listed here on the JV roster, but she got a lot of varsity time tonight. She's a sophomore, had some good points for the Mandan Braves, and also Allison Holzer. She did a fantastic job, and we'd be remiss if we didn't bring up Jersey Hammis, the 5'8" junior. A lot of nice jobs. And then we can't forget about the lefty. That was Freilich. Did a good job serving, and also Ellersick. So if you're a Mandan Brave fan, there's time. This was a big WDA loss, but you can still right the ship, if you will, by continuing to play on. So tonight's player of the game goes to Avon Kelly. Outstanding job by Avon. She will be nominated for our player of the week. I'll personally nominate her. I thought she played outstandingly well. Now it is time for our move of the game, brought to you by our friendly folks at Magic City Home Leisure. Whether you need a spa, billiards table, whatever it needs, it's time for a hot tub, and the perfect place to go find that is Magic City Home Leisure. They will help you, and the great, friendly customer service at Magic City Home Leisure is the best and top-notch. So make sure to check them out at Magic City Home Leisure. I know I'm going to want a hot tub. I'm going to have to go talk to Brandon Solon and the boys down there at Magic City Home Leisure. They do a great job. The move of the game belongs to one of the more outstanding players. She was close to player of the game as well, but that goes to Bryn Francis on the last couple serves in the serves in set 3. She also did great to will her team to that win, and then the serves in set 4, she did a great job as well. So kudos to Bryn Francis on our Magic City Home Leisure move of the game. Again, want to talk a little bit more here on our MVP. There we go, Sports Clips MVP. That went to Avon Kelly, and also just to schedule out things, what does PSP have to offer the rest of the week? Well, let me tell you. Tomorrow night we got our summer swing, and then Thursday 2 more volleyball games coming at you. That's 6 total for the week. Fantastic job by our crew here at PSP Network to bring you all the volleyball action and more. And that's with Bismarck versus Mandan at 7 o'clock, and then Minot versus Dickinson at 7, and then Friday night, our Friday Night Lights football frenzy. I myself will be with the #1 team in AA football. That's Minot North. They're taking on a very salty St. Mary's team. I'll be on the call with Joe Cattell, so going to be a lot of fun. And then Mandan versus Century, a lot of intriguing points with that one as well. And then DLB versus Bishop Ryan, that's going to be a fun one. And then Watford City versus Dickinson, and Bismarck and Minot to round us out there with the nightcap. A lot of fun activities, but it does not happen without you, the consumer at home. Appreciate all your support of PSP Network. Appreciate Nick Holberg being back at the mothership. Owen Patterson, who is about 2 miles away from me, doing the soccer game. You might be able to catch the tail end of that one. But for everybody here from PSP Network, greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you joining us here tonight. It was Minot North with a nice win over Mandan. They climb up in the WDA standings. Thank you for choosing PSP Network. My name is Dallas Sanson, signing off. Have a good evening, and thank you for choosing the great, the powerful PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.